We're going to talk a lot about MKX the show, but not right now. We're going to talk about Ultra Street Fighter 4. Right. This past weekend was the Topanga World League in Japan. They invited 9 players. It was a whole round-robin thing.
That's right.
There was, well, can you go up? Well, you know, let's just talk about the results. I was going to mention the players' names, but...
Oh, okay. No, I mean, yeah, let's just go through because we'll get all the players there.
Exactly.
So, do you want to do or
go ahead?
Okay, so so this is a round robin.
Right.
So they base it off a record, and if they had tied records, it was based off of whoever won more games, right? So last place with a record of 0-8 was Shanghai. Ooh, not good
Rough.
for self-proclaimed 5th best in the world.
He said that.
Yeah, he said that at one point in time. So
Was that
I don't know if he was joking or not, but apparently there was an interview on EH that said like he was like, "I'm the 5th player, best player."
This is a recent thing?
Yeah, this was recent. So.
Hey man, he's the 5th best. He's not the 4th best though. He's the 5th best.
Smug got 8th place with a record of 3-5, and so basically with a record of 4-4 between 5th and 6th and 7th spot, but because of the round differentials,
right.
Bonchan ended up 7th, Luffy got 6th, and Punko got 5th. Wait, that doesn't make any sense.
It must
at
have
all.
been the head-to-head matchup that was the first decider.
Oh, okay,
That's my
okay,
guess.
gotcha. Okay, so yeah, Bonchan, Luffy, and Punko all 4-4. Then Sako in 4th place, 5-3. Shin in 3rd place, 5-3. Momochi in 2nd place, 5-3. And Daigo Umahara taking it at 6-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, we always said when it comes to these long sets, these round-robin events, you can't bet against Daigo. That's it.
The cool thing about it, though, was going into the final day, all top 7 players, so basically everyone except for Smug and Shanghai, unfortunately, they all had the ability to finish first. Like, they were all mathematically in there because everyone was so close with each other. And in fact, you see Shin, who got 3rd place, he had to play the deciding game, which came down to the very last game against Daigo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and he lost and ended up in 3rd place.
Wow. So if he had won...
He would have gotten first.
Won?
He would have gotten first, yeah. Because then he would have been 6-2 and Daigo would have been 5-3.
Yeah, yeah.
So it was really tight the whole entire time.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess let's talk about certain specific individuals here, right? So, like Smug, for example.
Smug, I heard, lost the first day. I haven't seen him because it's pay-per-view.
Right,
so.
exactly.
But I heard that he lost the first day and that he recovered after that.
Yeah, first day, apparently he was like 0-3 or something like that. And then, but he eventually did really well. I'm really super happy for him because it looked like he had a great time.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's the first time he's traveled there. You could tell he was like enthralled by what he was posting.
Dude, there
was
a video he took. I think they were in Tokido's house, and like Tokido's just looking at his bookshelf, and he like pulls out like a game, like one of those guides or whatever. He pulls like 2 guides out. He just turns to Smug, hands it to him, gives him a gift. Dude, it was just like, it's so cool, dude.
That's nice. That's nice. That's nice.
Just a really fun experience.
You know, good job for Smug, especially recovering after that. Really, really cool.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if he went 0-3 to start up, that means he finished 3-2. So he finished pretty good towards the end there. So, yeah, congratulations to Smug.
Yeah.
But let me ask you, what do you think about this 0-8 from Shanghai?
What do you think about that?
Well, everyone was like, there was this Facebook status made. People were talking about, oh, how good do you think Smug is going to do? Is he going to beat anybody, et cetera, et cetera? And it turned out Shanghai was the one who got bodied.
Yeah.
Right.
After proclaiming he's 5th best.
Yeah, not only 0-8, but minus 23 in game differential. Dang.
Oh, yeah, that's tough. That's tough.
Well, he's not able to use 2012 Cammy anymore. So.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah. No more unblockables on Wake Up.
I mean, it looked like he was going largely with Evil Ryu. It seemed like he was using Evil Ryu for most of the time.
Yeah.
And remember at Canada Cup, he beat Daigo Evil Ryu mirror matches. So he beat him 7-6 in that event. So I don't know what happened this time. It could be just one of those.
Maybe he didn't prepare.
It could just be a bad day. You never know, right?
Yeah, or 3 days.
That's a really bad weekend.
Yeah, that's right. Because it's 4 days. Yeah, it's 4 days. It's true.
But how do you just wake up like, man, you know what? I suck today too.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things I will say though, Justin even kind of mentioned this on Twitter. He was like, man, like, like obviously people are giving Shanghai, they're giving him some shit, right, for going 0-8 and stuff like that. But man, they're not going in on him like they did the poor LPN from South by Southwest.
Dude, people said they changed his name and they called him something. They said LPN stood for something else. I forgot what it was.
No, I know what it was. Last place N.
Basically. Yeah. So like they're not saying anything about Shanghai. I don't know why, but
I mean, we're doing it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, we are going in.
Well,
yeah. I mean, he only beat Daigo that one time in 2012,
right.
So that's probably why he gets like whatever he gets now.
A couple years ago already.
Yeah.
But I mean, look, Shanghai is a great player, right? LPN is a great player. All these guys are great players.
LPN would have did better.
Yeah, but these things happen. These things happen. Sometimes you go to events and you go 0-8, and I think it's just really unfortunate because you're only as good as your last tournament results.
Okay, all the other players there can win Evo.
Yeah,
a couple of them have.
That's true.
So, I mean, it's pretty good competition.
Yeah, exactly. So
I would go 0-8.
Mm-hmm.
No, I would beat somebody. Forget that. I'll get a round or something.
That Yun.
Yeah. I mean, I'm playing Yun. Like, how would I... It's a guess. You have to guess.
I'm really surprised Kazunoko wasn't in this event.
Dude, why was he not? That's my favorite
question.
player now. He used to be Tokido. Now it's Kazunoko.
I actually really like Kazunoko now, too. Like, especially after trying out Yun myself and realizing, like, actually he's not as stupid as I thought he was.
Yeah. Everyone was telling me...
Dude, you're making Carl feel so good now.
Everyone told me that Yun was so easy and blah, blah, blah. He has such an easy neutral game. I'm like, dude, am I stupid or something? And I'm like, no.
It's harder than it was.
It's not that simple because, one, you're jumping in the air and you can't block. So you have to have really tight spacing. Even though there are times where people can't anti-air you and you just go to town with dive kicks. So that part sometimes feels scrubby. But, I think Yun shows how good your footsies are.
Actually, I mean, it's weird. It's weird, but like, it's not like ground footsies. Right? It's like the spacing to like go into the air. Like,
exactly. You have to know how to fly, man. You have to know how to fly.
Yeah, I mean, the hardest part about Yun is when he beats somebody well, it just looks so impressive. It just looks like, what can you do? This is impossible.
Like, you look like you just got read like a book, and that's it.
Dude, I played Shen Chang online, and I was just like, this character's so broken.
I played him online, too. It's awful.
But he's not as oppressive as a lot of people think he is, unless he's in the right hands.
Yeah.
And it really takes a lot.
You have to make really good reads. Everything he's doing is like unsafe as far as his reads is.
And Kazunoko is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
So, yeah. No, I'm down with that. So
good stuff to Daigo for taking the whole thing. Momochi got second. So at first day he apparently did bad.
Yeah, he was 0-2 I think on the first day, and I was looking at that. I was like, has Momochi been solved?
Right.
But then he got second place, finishing 5-3. So good stuff to him.
He's still good.
He beat Daigo. He's one of the people who beat that. So Daigo only lost to 2 people. Lost to Momochi 5-1, and he lost to Sako 5-2. So apparently Momochi studied Daigo. Like, they said that he specifically went and, like, studied Daigo. So that showed... Dude, right now, what we're learning right now is how important studying is in this...
Because it seems like it's not about, like, the tier list or anything anymore. It's more about individual players and just adapting to them.
Yeah. Dude, Shen studied Momochi, and he beat him at final round, right? Yeah. So there you go. But then Sako, like I said, beat Daigo 5-2 with Elena.
Yeah.
Still don't think Elena's... Dude... Look, I agree. I don't think she's top tier. I think she's at the top of the mid tier, or at least the bottom of high tier. You know what I mean?
I can agree with you on the mid tier assertion.
Yeah. I think that's where she is. But everyone keeps saying that she's probably the best secondary character in the game. Like, whoever you play, Elena makes a good secondary character because she beats a lot of top tier characters.
She does beat important characters. I will grant that.
Like Fei Long and stuff like that, right? So
Did she beat Yun? Like, I haven't played that match super often.
Yeah, I haven't seen that a lot, actually.
I know she can slide under, like, lunge punch, so I can't just, like, get in and go herp her.
Well, okay, that was Topanga League. I hope to see some of the video footage eventually, but I
do
hope
they ever put out their footage? They don't put them out, right? But like they end up on YouTube eventually, right? So.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, it's always secondhand footage.
Pretty much, but I hope that the pay-per-view thing worked out for them.
Right. So. And also, this past weekend was also the NYU Spring Fighter. This is something that they've done every year, where Seth is usually out there, but what they do is they interview a lot of people. They have like a little Q&A session there, and they talk.
Oh yeah. And they usually give out the like a scholarship.
Yeah,
for someone.
They give a scholarship for game design and stuff like that. So they did that again this year. This was just this past weekend, and Seth Killian got John Choi to go out there.
Oh wow, that's nice.
And so they had a chance to answer a bunch of questions, but also they ran a tournament there that the winner would get a free trip to Evolution.
That's
nice. That's really cool.
Yeah. And the winner of that event turned out to be Jerron Grayson, which is super cool.
I'm really happy
super
for that
happy.
guy.
Yeah.
He's always been good, and it seems like it hasn't been until recently. That
he's always been like custom. He's really good at like Super Turbo and like Alpha and all those games.
Dude, we used to talk about Alpha 3 and like Vampire State. He loved all like the niche games.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dude, he and also just personally from my comment, he's like one of the nicest guys.
He's actually the reason I originally joined Empire.
Really?
Yeah.
I could see him being like the perfect person to get people into Empire.
Because like I got cool with him on the forums. I'm sure you can.
Uh-huh.
And like I saw that he had the Empire logo, and it looked so cool to me, like that Empire logo. So I was like, hey man, how can I get an Empire? I didn't know anything. Like I know Justin was an Empire or anything.
Whoa! Some people are saying Kramer won.
Oh, Kramer won?
No, because I saw Jerron tweet out that he said that he got a free trip.
I was busy this whole weekend, so I'm
me too.
I just assumed you were right.
Well, Kramer won, then that's good too.
Apparently it was Kramer.
So wait, where did Jerron win then? Where did Jerron win? Jerron like literally.
Yeah, he said he said he was the best Bison. He was going to.
He was going to Evo. He said, "I won a tournament and I'm going to Evo this weekend." Dude, what the hell? Okay, well, so Kramer won. I guess. I thought Kramer got second place.
Okay, well, it's good. Kramer's going.
That's awesome too.
Yeah.
He's actually kind of in the same boat as Jerron.
Yeah, exactly.
So
always been good, but like finally,
Kramer's good at more than just like Street Fighter. He's good at like Pokemon and everything. He's good at a lot of like games.
Right. So they said Hero got second place. So then, what was Hero talking about? Did they? What was he? Okay, now I'm super confused.
Maybe they're staying in the same place together. I don't know.
Okay, now I gotta look this up.
Maybe he just bought tickets.
I just threw a wrench at us.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. So, sorry about that, guys. I'll have to look up Hero then, but I'll look him up later. But
okay. Well, oh well.
Sorry, guys.
Regardless, it's a good situation.
Yeah, either one of those is totally
good. Yeah, absolutely.
Happy for
and Kramer's definitely been putting in work lately. I mean, unfortunately, like KIT, I eliminated him to go make top 8.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that I felt bad about that because I'm like really cool with him too.
Who do you use?
He used Jury.
Yeah,
he didn't pick Abel on me because I'm playing young.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, shout outs to Kramer then. Kramer, of course, is that Diminion's brother?
Yeah, Diminion's
brother. Okay, gotcha. Because now I'm going to get to a point where I'm going to be like, oh, he's Diminion's brother. And everyone's like, no, he's not.
Yeah.
He is.
Man.
Twin brother.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, someone put out, he says, April, I'm going to Evolution 2015.
Maybe he just bought his ticket, man.
Yeah, maybe.
He just like bought his ticket, you know? Hey, look, that's better
than there you go.
Waiting until the last second. So
okay.
I'm actually really happy that he bought his ticket so early. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's not kind of early right now because you can't even get to.
Dude, I'm talking about compared to like in the past.
It's like 1 week before.
Yeah, like that day.
But look, that doesn't change anything I said. Jerron is still an awesome guy.
Right.
But Kramer's an awesome guy too.
Yeah.
So
everybody likes him.
Regardless, it's good that they're doing well in general. Period. Because usually, the Spring Fighter could be won by like somebody else that doesn't. I mean, somebody else that usually gets the win.
Someone joked that Kramer is BJ Unchained's brother. Because that's actually Kelvin, but another pair of Street Fighter siblings. So, all right, cool.
Okay, well, anything else to talk about here?
No. Let's. Do you want to take a quick break before we get into like all MKX talk?
Let's do that.
Okay,
let's do that.
All right.
Talk about MKX impressions, characters, blah 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 when we come back.
All right.